welcome back subscribers, and hello YouTube viewers. On this occasion, we're in probably one of the most isolated railway stations in the Northern Territory. There's probably a number of them, and this is definitely one of them. So we're at Tennant Creek. I'm at the railway station. I can tell you, obviously there's no trains coming through this morning, and the sun is rising. So it's going to be a pretty spectacular sunrise. Well, that's what we're hoping for. What I did note though, if you are travelling and you're looking to charge up some of your equipment and you're looking for a power point, the one at the station works. I thought, wow, this is all right. Now there's nothing else here. There's a toilet, which is great. I guess if you were to park up overnight, I don't think anyone would really complain. I didn't, but I wish I did. Purely because they've got the PowerPoint here that I could have sat down with the laptop and just downloaded a lot of the images that I've caught off the drone and off my little handheld camera that I'm holding now. And I would have been able to do it in sort of relatively peace and quiet. But such is life, we learn as we go. So you've got that information. So if you come to the railway station, plug into the PowerPoints that are right near the toilets, and you can sit in leisure and do whatever you need to do, and you can hear the passing trucks go past. And in Tennant Creek, it's a situation, if you know it at all, you've got the main strip, shops on either side, and that's it. Look, I did stop at a BP truck stop, and it wasn't the best experience. The people, staff there are fine. Unfortunately, to put it in a polite way, the locals are a bit, the youth are a bit, I don't want to use the word feral. It's probably the best description. They don't sleep. They carry on like a 2-bob watch. They love to swear and curse and carry on. Nothing of a serious nature. But you're not going to get much sleep, and for me it doesn't really matter. I do suffer from insomnia. So I'll spin the camera around. We're here for the railway station, and I will get the drone up, and it should be a great sunrise. And I'll show you around this little railway station. It's just terrific. Now, centre of your screen at the moment, we have the token palm tree, which I do like. There's something about palm trees, and it being a tropical sort of look for me, or a sensation, I think is just great. And this is the railway station. Now, the odd thing is there's a cage or a fence away from the tracks. I'm not sure what the story is, if it was to stop and who was to board. I'm starting to think that maybe there's no opportunity for people to board here anyway. I can see that there are some gates right here, so I could be totally wrong. So this does open up right here. There is a lock on it for obvious reasons, so kids don't goof around here. It's got a nice tinge of redness from the dust. And you have to expect that in the outback. You know, you get a windy day, that dust blows up and it sticks to everything if it's been raining a bit. It's like, it's like a metal to magnet. So here is the actual sign. Welcome to Tennant Creek, the golden heart of the territory. Very, very good. And you can hear the birds quite active, which is great. Now there's a little step there. So obviously people are boarding, so I'm more inclined to think it's maybe just for freight. Doesn't really accommodate for pedestrians, even though it does have seating and everything here. But just the boarding arrangements are a bit odd. Now I'll show you what I mean when I found the PowerPoint. So you do have that PowerPoint, which is now charging up my laptop because I was using it last night and I've used up the battery, so it won't take too long for that to charge up. There's quite a pleasant sort of toilet. Now you've got to bear in mind we're in the outback, so not everything's going to be very fancy, but as long as it works and it's relatively clean, it's all good. So there you go. And once again, as mentioned, if it's the first time for someone to watch this video, I'm relocating that motorhome from Melbourne to Darwin. Now, it's a situation where you just pay $1 a day. They've given me 9 days to do that trip, and it's just $1, and they're also subsidising $600 worth of fuel for me, which is just great. So if you're looking for a cheap holiday, I'll put a link to the website that allows you to do that, and you just need to be over 21, and you could get something like this particular motorhome. You can get a much bigger if that's what you want to do, or much smaller. This one's got a bathroom and toilet in it, but obviously I like to use the public toilet. Saves me having to do a big clean at the end, because you do have to present it in a relatively clean condition at the exit point of your little contract with them of relocating the motorhome. Now, there is a very colourful and vocal bird right above the motorhome. It is just, I don't know if I focus in, just up there. He's making some of the nicest tunes of a bird I've heard in a long time. And once you focus the camera on it, they become quite shy. Yeah, he's not going to do it this time. Okay, so this is the back of the railway station. And that's all you're getting, nothing else. It is what it is. Very, very good. I'll get the drone up. There are some sightings, I think, further up, way down there in the distance. We can fly the drone out that way. It would be fantastic if all of a sudden the Ghan came past, or the Ghan, however you want to pronounce it, which is the very famous train, I guess, that is a commuter train for passengers from pretty much Adelaide to Darwin. It used to just go to Alice Springs, but now it does go to Darwin, and it's a new track and a new system, and I do believe it takes nearly up to 12 months to be able to get a cabin on that train, because it is quite spectacular. So here we have a truck coming through, and it's a long road train. That is a long one. That's a beauty. Wow. Fantastic. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 trailers it's dragging along. It takes a lot of experience to drag one of those things around, I'd imagine. Very good. All right, we'll get the drone up and let's see what we see. Now that the sun has risen, it probably gives you a better idea of how much dust is on all the seats here. So as you can imagine, we really are, this is desert country. Don't expect anything too fancy out this way. There is a picnic table if you do want to come out to the railway station. And I'd say that the railway station is pretty much closed. There's holes in the roof. The roof is made out of some sort of fabric. And the only people I can actually see boarding and unboarding from this location is probably the freight train staff that would change drivers over or something. I don't know, but that's how it appears to me. But I guess at one stage it was used as a passenger stop. But we'll find out more once that drone goes up. And if you're sort of new to my channel, whenever I have sort of old photos or the drone goes up, that's where I get a little bit more factual with the information I provide. And when you see me walking around, that's just me summarising, or surmising is probably the right word, not summarising, what I believe to be. And I'm no expert, once again, in anything to do with railways, or basically any topic. I'd like to think that I'm the type of person who has his fingers in all pieces of the pie, but no real expert on anything. So there you go. That's it. There is a small car park where I've got the motorhome, but it looks like more of a freight depot for the railways. A lot of you would have seen with the drone footage the road trains and them being loaded up. So that's what I'm going to guess it is, if anything. But it is a spectacular morning. I don't know if you can see the sky. Yes, you can through my little lens here. It's just, the skies are blue. The foliage in the area is green. Now, one would assume that once you're out this way, that everything is red dust. It really isn't. You'll see a lot of native plants growing and often quite green. There are some patches where all you see is some red dirt. So don't assume that's your whole trip all the way up through the heart of what I call the raw parts of Australia. Okay, now the drone is on its way. I have been able to do a little bit of research, but there's not too much information about the Tennant Creek passenger railway station. And this is what I've discovered. The Tennant Creek Railway Station, located in the Northern Territory, is possibly a key stop on the Adelaide to Darwin railway line. The station services the famous Ghan passenger train, which runs through twice a week in June to September and once a week off-peak. Situated on the Warumungu area near Tennant Creek town. The Ghan, a 3-day, 2-night journey between Adelaide and Darwin, stops at the Tennant Creek Station, and the Ghan typically arrives in the early morning, around 3 a.m. The site features a 45-metre paved ground level platform and a sheltered area. The modern railway link was completed in 2004, enabling passenger rail access to the region. Now, I'm not even sure how many times it probably stops and allows people to board or disembark, but I'd say there wouldn't be too many. So the location is also a primary freight terminal for trains and a road transport hub. So that's about it with the information I was able to discover about this location. So once again, if you did like the video, by all means click on the like button or the thumbs up icon. Please consider subscribing. Subscribing doesn't really cost you 1 cent, and it really does help the channel immensely. But most importantly, stay safe, commute safe, especially if you're out here, and have a great day. And thank you for your time for watching.